Welcome back, trainers, and we're going to be taking a look at some more Ultra League. As you can tell, this is going to be my favorite league, and in the Premier as well. So we're going to be using Shiftry XL, Clefable, and good old trusty Typhlosion with Incinerate and Blast Burn. So again, like the last video, we're going to be winning some here with like 1 HP several times. Incredible stuff. You know, the kind of moment you jump up in excitement after you've won. It's not just a simple win that was handed to you, but you really had to maneuver your way through it. We're going to see a few of those here. And almost ranked up, guys. You're going to see we're going to run into a lot more veteran trainers as we continue on in these battles here because we're getting closer to that rank. Anyways, Shiftry XL, loving this thing. Always a good Pokemon. Hits hard, spams very fast with those charge moves, and XL is just going to be a more deadly version, of course. So they're going to be swapping into their Bronzor here, and I got a little nervous, I'm not going to lie. So we're going to actually go for the Psychic, and the reason why is because we can potentially lower the defense, and we did it. So that's beautiful. So the charms are now chunking away even more, bringing it even lower. Shiftry is going to have a massive resistance to it, but we're going to actually shield up this first one here. Yes, we would, you know, Bulldoze is also going to be resisted, but we just want to hold on to the health here. So we're actually able to farm down. In comes the Gyarados, and we will be shielding up this Aqua Tail, leaving us with 0 shields, and we're expecting an Aqua Tail here. Even if it's a crunch, we still don't need to worry about it. Okay, looking good, and we have 2 Leaf Blades ready to go. Gonna go ahead and get this off here onto the Gyarados. We're getting a shield, and that's gonna be the last one. We're gonna be able to take the win with the Shiftry here. Looking good, guys. Let's get it. All right, let's go ahead and keep it moving here. Now, I have a fun video. We're gonna shift away from the battles here for the next one, so just stay tuned for that. Some exciting stuff. Talk about that in the next video. I don't want to give you any information. Anyways, we're going to be going into our Typhlosion, building up to 2 Blast Burns here with the Incinerate. Looking good, getting a shield, and that sounds good to me. We're just going to throw another one right at them. Do they want to use 2 shields? And they're going to be letting it go down, or they're actually able to get to a potential ancient power here. We're going to just let it go because it's not worth using a shield right now. We're just going to go ahead and go in here and farm. I do believe with the Shiftry, yeah, because, you know, might as well. You're going to be going back in here with that Typhlosion, and we're going to go ahead and go for the Foul Play. And we're going to be getting that through, swapping into our Clefable. And I think we're actually going to, okay, we're going to shield up the first Blast Burn. And they swap into Snorlax here. So we have a potential win con. Let's see how this does work out. Going to go ahead and let this Body Slam go through, no problem. This XL Clefable can take a hit. This thing is super tanky and also dishes out that charm damage. Kind of cheap. You know, you're getting all these nerfs. I bet you Charm will get nerfed eventually. Maybe, maybe not. You know, fairies don't really have too much going on for them. They need a very quick move that charges fast, that deals less damage. That is something fairies would love to see. I'm sure everybody else too, right? So we're going to be going down, getting their last shield. In comes the Typhlosion, and they're shieldless at this point. So we're going to go ahead and go for the Foul Play. This will be taking out the Typhlosion, and the Snorlax will be coming back in here. And we're going to go ahead and just go for the Leaf Blade, taking the win with the Shiftry at the end. Very nice resistance to that Lick, helping us finish it off with the shield as well. Let's keep it moving here. We're going to be met with a Venusaur. Now, this is iffy. This is an iffy thing. We're actually going to be using this team for the entire duration of the video, as well as leading with the Shiftry. So we're going to just go straight for the Foul Play here. So what I'm going to do here is kind of similar to the Abomasnow situation and just let the Shiftry go down, unfortunately, here, and just go in with the Typhlosion and just start farming like crazy. Now, the Venusaur is not going to have a big resistance to fire like Abomasnow, but we're still going to be able to get a good amount of farm here. We do get hit by a Sludge Bomb, and it does bring us into the yellow, but we're loaded on energy here, and we're just going to instantly go for a Blast Burn, almost to a second one. They are bringing in Lapras. This is going to still hurt it quite a bit, hitting us with not very effective Ice Shard, so we don't really need to worry about that quick move. But Surf is something we need to think about. Holding on to 2 shields still and bringing in the Clefable. And we're going to go ahead and let this go through. It is an Ice Beam, bringing us pretty low. And they do have a Charizard back here, getting a little nervous. And we're going to go straight for the Psychic in hopes we can get to, or at least get the defense drop, right? So we're letting that go through, calling that it was going to be a Dragon Claw, so good on us. They do have Fire Spin, so at least that's, you know, that's going to still be doing neutral damage. Unfortunately, no Dragon Breath, and we do go down, getting their last shield and Typhlosion. It is all up to you, buddy, old pal. What can we do here? So we do not have an Incinerate. Now we do. Simply going to have to shield this up. There's nothing that we can do. Using both shields on it now. and going for the Blast Burn here. Are we going to be able to pull this off? Come on, come on. Oh my gosh, we were able to get there, holding on to 1 HP, taking the win with Typhlosion. Let's go, folks. All right, that was a close one. We're going to have a few more like that as well. So into the next one, we're met with an Abomasnow. This is absolutely horrible. And again, we're going to just stay in here, going with the Typhlosion and start farming down. Now, we could have went for the Leaf Blade. Yeah, but it is what it is. It's all right. We're going to be able to get more farm. They are going to be swapping into a Machamp, and we're going to go right into our Clefable here. So we still have 2 shields on both ends. We're absolutely going to go ahead and let this go through. I think they were not going to be able to get to a Rock Slide. Maybe they could have. They just got a little nervous there. Nonetheless, we're taking them out and not taking too much damage. Clefable is going to be able to dish out that damage with the Charm. Fairly nice. Up against that Shadow Abomasnow. We're going to absolutely let this go through. I think we're going to let everything go through and go ahead and go for a Meteor Mash, which is also super effective. Getting a shield out of them and then simply farming them even more. So now they're down to only 1 shield here. And they are swapping into a Togekiss, and we're going to be instantly going into our Typhlosion here. Now that Abomasnow does have energy, we need to keep that in mind. It's not very effective, but it is Shadow, and we do need to look out for a potential Energy Ball that will be doing decent damage to our Fire-type Typhlosion. Taking him out, still have 2 shields, so simply gonna... yeah, we're going to pretty much win. Is all we need to do is get it Incinerate through, and there it is. It is going to faint right after this charge move. Simply going to shield it up, and down they go. Good game. Alrighty, moving it on to the next battle here. If you did not know how that works, yes, the quick or the moves that take forever, I guess you can call them 3-turn moves. If you get it through, then they will faint on the next turn if they were able to get a charge move through like that. So anyways, they're going to be going for Superpower. That just screwed the whole plan. I was like, I knew they were going to do that. So let's see if we can salvage this. They basically have 3 Pokemon. We have 2. But we are in a decent position here. We did not get the attack drop, so that's fantastic. Charming down that Kingdra. They do have that Shadow Snorlax that we need to keep in mind, and we still have Typhlosion. They're going to be coming back in here with that. We're going to go for Psychic again because we do want to try to get that defense drop to do more with the Charm. They are shielding it up. We're going to go ahead and swap into Typhlosion here. I did not intentionally try to catch this. It is a superpower, so that's a little unfortunate. Still holding on to 2 shields, and in comes the Togekiss, and I'm like, come on, let me get to 2 Incinerates. This is going to be whack if I can't. So, going for the first Blast Burn, getting their last shield, and we're able to make it to the Blast Burn here. It's going to take out the Togekiss. So this is great. We still have 2 shields. We should be able to win this. Can we get to a Meteor Mash? These licks are starting to add up, folks. I don't know. 2 shields. Can we do a 2 shield 1 HP again, just like the last video, and we're pulling it off. Let's go, XL Clefable, taking the win. Oh my gosh, let's go. All right, into the next battle. We're met with a Charizard. No bueno, please. And it does have Fire Spin, so yeah, that's not great at all. We're building up a ton of energy and swapping into our Clefable here in hopes that we could maybe catch a Dragon Claw, but that ain't happening. They're going straight for Blast Burn, and we're shielding it up, and they're going to be swapping into their Swampert here, and we're trying to desperately hit that Psychic, as you can see. Going to let this go through. It is a Hydro Cannon. Thank goodness that it was not a Sludge Wave, and this is going to do a lot if they let it go. They are going to be shielding it up, getting their first shield and getting a defense drop. This is why I love that, because now Charm is just going to be digging in that much more. Taking us out. And what is the play here? Maybe we can go in the Typhlosion and farm? Nah, I don't think so. Let's just go ahead and go in here with the Shiftry and call it, letting that go through. Fantastic. And now we're going to go in here and farm. But they do retreat at the last second with like 1 HP on that thing and pretty much no energy. And going in with the Granbull here. And it does have Snarl. So it's going to be charging those charge moves fairly fast. Letting that Crunch go through and calling it. Looking good, getting their last shield, getting to a Blast Bird, and this will be taking out the Granbull Typhlosion, just running amok over here, guys. Let's go. Steamrolling over here, holding on to 1 shield. What are they going to enter the battle with? It is going to be that Charizard. Can we get to a Blast Bird? Unfortunately not, so we're absolutely going to let this thing go down. Yes, we have a Shiftry. We're weak to fire, but we have a ton of energy, and there's no more energy left, so we're going to go ahead and hit this here. And they did catch that, but we have so much energy, we're able to go for another one. And that was a very nice catch. If I didn't have enough energy, obviously I would have lost that. But we did have a bunch stored up there, so fantastic. So up against Gucci here, let's see what they have. They're going to be starting with the Charizard, and we're met with a Dragon Breather. So I guess you can say it's not as threatening as the Fire Spin because we do have Clefable, but it is still doing a ton of damage to our Shiftry. So they're swapping into a Shadow Machamp. We're letting that Rock Slide go through. Let's get it. They're going to be bringing in the Swampert. We're going to be going for Psychic here for the potential defense drop. That quick move's not doing much. They're going to be forced to throw. They're letting it go through, holding on to 2 shields. They're going to really put all their hope into that Charizard. Let's see how this does play out. All right, letting it go down. We still have a Shiftry here, pretty much full health. Going to be instantly hitting this because they did over farm, and I don't really want to take a Hydro Cannon right now. And coming back in with Charizard, and we're going to go ahead and let this go through. It is going to be a Dragon Claw, so thank goodness we called it there. Still holding on to 2 shields desperately, but the Typhlosion is going to be able to put in work. Expecting a shield out of them because this is their last Pokemon. Swapping into Typhlosion, and I should be able to beat them to the second Blast Burn. We should be looking good and take the win here. So let's see how this does play out. Building up a little bit of extra energy here because they still have 2 shields. We need to go for those Blast Burns back to back, but I don't build up the energy like I should have. I just hit it right now. I guess that works. One more Incinerate, and here goes the last Blast Burn, which is going to be taking out the Charizard. Not very effective, but Blast Burn is just so OP, and Charizard's not the tankiest around. Alright, into the next battle, we're going to be met with an Escavalier. This is not good at all. We're going to be swapping here into our Clefable, not the best counter, but they're going to be going into their Ampharos here, and I don't mind this at all. We're actually going to go for a Psychic. More than likely, they're going to be shielding it up. Meteor Mash is not very effective to Electric, but, maybe we can get that defense drop, so here we go. Because it's not like we're going to hit a Meteor Mash and go for another Meteor Mash, because it does take forever to even charge it up. So, yep, they're going to be shielding it up. And this is actually pretty good. We're going to be able to go in here with the Shiftry and start farming up. Big time. We're going to absolutely let this go through. This is definitely not a Focus Blast or a Dragon Pulse. And we have a bunch of energy as well as 2 shields left. And they're going to be coming back in here with the Escavalier. We're going to go straight for the Foul Play. They're letting it go through. And we were trying to swap here, but we weren't quite quick enough. We're actually going to be wasting a shield here. Well, I don't know if it was a waste, but maybe we could have just said, they have a Swampert swap. No, it's a GG here. So we're going to just go for the Blast Burn to just start building up the damage, but it doesn't really matter. They're going to be able to spam that Hydro Cannon very hard. And what I'm thinking is, well, maybe I can go in here and farm, but yeah, I don't farm. I just go straight for this, and they actually shielded up. Gave me a little hope. No, we need to shield this up to win. We need to have as much health as possible to go up against that counter user. I don't think this one was salvageable, to be honest with you. But you can't win them all. It is what it is. We've seen this kind of battle before and where the Shiftry actually took them out. But hey, oh, and sorry to this trainer. I just simply didn't record quick enough, or I just forgot to start the recording until this battle started. So anyways, we're met with a Poliwrath here. And yeah, we're super effective, but check it out. Ice Punch is hurting. And the thing is, they're going to be actually able to hit that Ice Punch before us here. So that's not too great because, well, that's going to take us out. So forcing us to use a shield. Going to go ahead and do that and see if we can get them to use a shield in return here. We did build up to 2, almost. I think they're going to be able to hit it first. Yes, they are, unfortunately. And I don't really want to commit to 2 shields on the Shiftry here, although that could have potentially helped me out. Nonetheless, going to be going in here with the Clefable and farming them down with Charm. They're going to be going in here with the Typhlosion, expecting some sort of Charm counter user, and there it is. They do have that 1 Blast Burn. We're just going to go ahead and shield this up. We don't want to take all that damage right now, but we've been put in a very vulnerable spot. They're going to be swapping into Glade here. Now, I want to farm this down really, really badly. All right, so yeah, this is definitely just a Leaf Blade, and looks like we're going to be able to take the win here. Maybe. If we can get to 2. I don't know if that's happening. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to. Going for the first Blast Burn here. And they're letting it go through, still holding on, and yeah, that's a GG for us. Bringing in the Clefable. Wait, nope, they forgot to shield that up, so we're going to be able to Charm down. I don't know what they were thinking there. We're taking the win. They make mistakes. Sometimes that just happens. All right, into the next battle, we're met with a Drifblim. This is great. We're going to be super effective, but they can also hit us with super effective Icy Wind, so that's not good. But hey, let's see how this plays out here. I think we do let the first one go through. Yeah. All right, because the quick move is really not doing it. It's not very effective, so I don't need to worry about that. But with every time they use the Icy Wind, our attack is going to be dropped by 1 stage, and it does start adding up there, as you can see. Typically, we would have been able to almost take them out there. All right, so what's it going to be? It almost looks like I want to farm down, but we're going to go ahead and hit this Leaf Blade here to see if we can get that last shield, and we do. They do not want to give up that Drift Blade. We're going to go ahead and swap. Unfortunately, we're going to be taking an Icy Wind and lowering our attack, and they do bring in a Kingdra here. We're going to go ahead and go for the Solar Beam. Let's see if they let this go through. If we do, all right, that's great. I mean, at least we're doing damage. We're stuck here. They're going to farm us down. This is not great. We're going to simply go in here with the Clefable and just absorb whatever they do throw at us and not shield up the Octazooka or potentially, which they wouldn't go for, but the Outrage. So there's the Octazooka. Did we just get the debuff? That's nice. That's real nice, right? But we are going to be swapping soon, so it's okay. Although we would have been doing more with the charms here. I think we're going to shield this up and then swap into Shiftry instantly. All right, there we go. A little bit more energy. They're going to be swapping, and we didn't throw our energy, which is great. We knew they were probably going to do that, farming them even more, going for that Leaf Blade here, able to get to another Leaf Blade while resisting that Lick and surviving, and we're going to be able to take out that Snorlax with the Shiftry. Let's get it, folks. All right, and as you can see, all these veterans, like I said, we're getting there. They just keep screwing us over. All right, so we're met with a Gothitelle. This is great, and I like the spice over there. They're going to be swapping after a couple of confusions. Oh, sorry, I lied. We're actually going to be swapping the Clefable in for a Gramble. Wanted to just have a little fun with this here. So unfortunately, no charm or release, should I say, fairy moves to go up against the Dragonite, but we will be able to resist the dragon moves, and I was expecting them to go for a Hurricane here, but go figure, they're going for a Dragon Claw, and well, now they're going to be going for Hurricane, and I don't necessarily want to use two shields, although we could have maybe farmed them down for a ton of energy. Probably could have done that if I used a shield there, but it is okay. I think we're going to go in here with the Typhlosion and start farming down just crazy. We already know this is a Dragon Claw. We're going to go ahead and let this go through. Typhlosion with a ton of energy and a little health still can go a long way. So they're going to be bringing back that Gothitelle. We're going to instantly go for the Leaf Blade here, hoping to get a shield out of them, and they don't give it up. I'm like, what? Why would you do that? Nice call, I suppose. Okay, we're going to go ahead and let this go through, knowing the moveset. The Rock Slide is the move that they're only going to be able to go for, at least for neutral damage here. And we're going to go right back with Leaf Blade. All right, so simply going to go for two of them here, building them up back to back, and then we're going to swap into our Typhlosion and hit the Blast Bird. Now watch what happens. I overfarm a little bit and I almost screw up this whole combo. Would have been awesome. Well, not would have. It is. We're able to pull it off. So if you did enjoy this video, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll be keeping you up to date on everything Pokemon Go. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.